Hi everybody, I'm back. Sorry. Hi everybody, I'm back. Everybody's doing a great day. I did make Delma moderator. The other moderator was in here for a little bit, Miss Melissa, so thank you for that. Hopefully they come back. Anyway, I saw myself. Anyway, yeah, nice to see you, Melissa. Okay, now, hi everybody, it's Paolo again. I am doing my live review of Thunderbolts. I saw that earlier. I'm not necessary. Anyway, I saw Thunderbolts today, and I love the movie. It's a great story. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with this movie. Love the director, Kevin Feige. He did great with it, and I'm ready to see what he does with this movie going forward. The end credit scenes were fantastic. The two end credit scenes really set up what's going to be happening soon. Oh, Thunderbolts just came out, Melissa. Um, it's a new Marvel movie based on the comics with Rebecca. Yes, it's Thunderbolts is based on a comic strip of its name, Thunderbolts, and they introduce a lot of new characters. But it's based on like I said, it's based on the comic strip, of course. And we have a whole new cast of people, and now it's back. We have as the Thunderbolts first, new Avengers. They do name them at the end. That's in the end credits, so I'm not going to say how they were introduced in the movie. Just that in the end credits, they have it as Thunderbolts, the new Avengers. There's two post credit scenes. Anyway, in the cast, we have Florence Pugh, Black Widow, Willis Palmer as Sentry, Geraldine Nathan as Mel, Olga Koronko as Antonio Breakoff, Wyatt Russell as U.S. Agent slash Captain Marvel before Samuel to take over. He was temporarily Captain Marvel until he killed the guy. He was introduced in the Disney Plus series The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Killed the guy and had the Captain America suit taken away from him. And Sam Wilson finally accepted his role and became the new Captain America. That movie just came out. That movie came out like last month actually. That was a fantastic movie too. We have David Harbour as Alexi. Let's see, Alexi Blizzard, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Sebastian Stan as Bucky. So the new Thunderbolts is Black Widow, Florence Pugh, Willis Common Sensory, Olga Kolenko as Antonio Greco, Wyatt Russell as the U.S. agent from New York, Captain America, and Samuels and did take over. David Harbour as Alexei, of course, you know best as Sarah, Sarah Harper on Stranger Things. And of course, the return of Bucky Barnes, Flash the Winter Soldier. Sorry, that was a spoiler. Those are one of my favorite characters too, so. From the first two, as of course, the Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes. The UFC movie will feature Yolanda, Ross Pierre, with some women characters too for that, so that's great. Oh, trilogy. That's really. So the Louis Broadcast was also in this movie. She was fantastic. And of course, he introduced Sansa in this movie, so that's important to know. So, and he was fantastic. The series was incredible. The direction was fantastic. It's going to be interesting to see what character he does with this movie and with this team. So that's fantastic. The cinematography was fantastic. The special effects deserve some kind of award here. That was incredible. The way they listed all the original characters' backgrounds a little bit, so you learn about where they come from and how they got here. So we treat them as very unlucky on the 31st. That's right. Like Memorial Day. Can hardly wait for that. We also have some new things of these characters thrown in the universe too. We have Joseph Quinn, Thomas Drake, Eddie Munson, Stranger Things, and the hottest guy on the show. Believe me, hottest guy on the show. Sorry, Steve. He's gonna be in the MCU too. As a Johnny Storm in the Fantastic Four movie, we have a bunch of more stuff coming up too. So, and of course, um, Max himself said he Saint will be joining the MCU as well in the Spider-Man movie coming up. So looking forward to that. In this movie, key things to know is that when Ryan Russell joins, we don't know who he is, and we don't know who Walker is. He was introduced in the series Black Falcon. It was introduced in the series as Walker in the series The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He was temporarily Captain America until he killed the guy, completely lost his temper and accidentally killed the guy. And he got a suit taken away from him, and Sam Wilson took the shield and did become the new Captain America officially. That movie came out like about last month, I think. We had the introduction of Red Hulk in that one. So that's impressive to note too. So the key things in this movie, one is the addition of Sensory. So he's gonna be one to watch. We have the return of Bucky Barnes, Special with his Soldier. He's a part of the Thunderbolts team as well. And of course, at the end of the movie, I'll say during the end credits, just so I don't spoil anything, they rename the movie Thunderbolts the New Avengers. There's two new Avenger movies coming up too, so. And of course, he said he produced the cast and entertainment tonight. One is David Harbour, of course. Sebastian Stan was another one. Key thing to know from the new Fantastic Four movie, we have Pedro Pascal and Joseph Quinn, also from Stranger Things. So, like I mentioned, he's included in the MCU. So, the two key things to remember from this one is the two The two people from Stranger Things is especially in the Never Mention movie. There's David Harbour and Joseph Quinn. They were Eddie Munson and the Substance ex-sheriff of Hawkins, Tim Harper. So keeping the note here for Stranger Things Season 5, just in case. And yes, I will be watching the trailer for the new Superman movie. Also to know, Max said he's saying he was in the MCU in the new Spider-Man movie. Thank you for joining me, you guys. I love you. Love you all. Thanks for joining me. So key things to know also about this is that the production was fantastic. They did well with this movie, so the action scenes are a must. They nailed each one. The stunt team is incredible. Thank you, stunt team. You guys are incredible. You guys were out actors, in my opinion. Love you. The direction was fantastic. It's going to be interesting to see how Kevin Feige takes this going forward. And also, of course, the story was fantastic. And the special effects was fantastic. The story is key in this movie, so because it really did find a great way to introduce the characters and learn some of their backstories too. So Willis Coleman is when he first comes in is a guy named Bob. He eventually becomes Sensory. So he's gonna be a must watch going forward. And so is Bucky Barnes going forward too because he does eventually turn the Thunderbolts. Sorry for the spoiler. And of course, after the end of the movie. Yeah, of yes. He actually becomes one of my favorite new characters too. So there were tons of favorite new characters. I love Alexi. I love Yelena. I love Bob. So he's gonna be a great addition to the cast as Sensory, of course. Or as Bob will see what happens. And of course, the disappeared woman known as Antonia is also a great addition to this cast. Oh, that's right. It's supposed to be Wolverines on the MCU too, so that's one. Thank you for joining us. Yep, his name is Bob. I'll be adding a lot of moderators too, so because I'm big on both the horror movie community and the true crime community. So thank you. I know we keep recapping, but the story is fantastic. So they really knew how to get there too. So the props to the writers, props to the stunt team on this. The action scenes nailed it. I agree with. I'm gonna keep recapping this. So the story was fantastic. The writing team was incredible on this. They really pulled this movie together. The story was tight, well written. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to the writing team. They pulled together a great team, and they pulled together the story tightly. So And a lot of nice people in here too. That's cool. The story was, this is sweet. I've never done a ride this long before. I highly recommend this movie. The story was tight, the writing was fantastic. They put together a great story that included everybody. And with the writing, of course, they delved into the cast, some of the characters' backstories, which is nice, with the addition of censoring. So you really get to see the past. And of course, if you haven't seen The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the Captain Walker was introduced there. So in case you want to see that, you get more of his backstory too. So, as he was separately the Captain America in that series until he killed the guy in public on the main street. So, and he eventually loses his shield. Sam Wilson, of course, Anthony Mackie, and that's his ex as well as Captain America. He officially becomes Captain America. His first movie was his first outing as Captain America came out while the movie went broadcast too. So all that's how to do in the action movie. The action was hardcore. You know how to do it. Love to the stunt team. Love you. You guys are amazing. You guys are well this in my opinion. And love it. It is from 70s. Well, of course, there's a lot of from 70s out there. And a lot of theories out there too. And there's a lot of them. Of course, the market was back. Oh, and they added Marco Beltrami. I'm sorry about that. Uncle was as my voice holds up. Marco Beltrami is back as Marco Beltrami is back. He's doing the score. That's fantastic. The cast is fantastic too. And of course, we have the addition of Bucky Barnes to the Thunderbolts, which is fantastic. Of course, he's a Winter Soldier. He's back as a Winter Soldier too. So, I'm constantly to Winter Soldier. So, it was fantastic. That was a great moment too. So, the writing is fantastic. It was, stop. Sorry about that. The cast is top notch. The writing is top notch. The stunts are top notch. The direction is top notch. The two, and then the two additional scenes introduce like the new team, of course, with all the new Avengers costumes. So that's fantastic. Funny too, so touching too, so look at that on this one. Love to the writing team. Love to the director Kevin. We'll be interested to see how this goes forward. This the Spring 7 does come out in October, so I'm looking forward to that. Love the cast of that movie. Love the Barbie's film the score. Love this back. Kevin Wellington is directing. He's going to put me. Marco Barbie is back. He says, perform as this person doing the score. We have Kevin Wellington is back. We have Okay, places, and then we have the camp for this perfect season. And of course, the most jaw-dropping and shocking news to that too is two supposedly dead characters about. Sorry. We have on Scream 3, Roman Bridger, Scott Foley is back. Let's hope he's in the flashbacks. And he was something I had to say. And of course, we have the most shocking news of all. Steve Marker is back. They came out in London. Would have thought they would listen to the Bears and bring it back. It'll be interesting. And so, his first words were when he gets introduced. He said, "Surprise, Sydney." That's the best quote he has. Love that. Back to Thunderbolts here. The director, the writing was solid, very well written. We brought Thunderbolts from the complex to the big screen. Never used everything too. The direction was fantastic. I want to see how it does this going forward, of course. Because it looks like it's going to be a great franchise for us. So the production value was fantastic. It really brought it to life. It really did it in the right way. The twist was fantastic. There's a bunch of twists in here, so I'm missing them all. So I watched the movie for the twist. It felt pure entertainment value too, so it was funny too, so it was funny touching the message at the end. And thank you for joining us. Of course, we Scream 7 news too, so. And, of course, we said Michael Petrari has been confirmed as the composer of the score. We're looking forward to this soundtrack, so. We're just going to be doing a song at the end of the movie, so during the credits, so. Fantastic cast so far. With the addition of the Stu Marker and Owen Bridger. Owen Bridger is son that has him hoping he's a fast guy. Schumacher was his green one. He's was supposed to give her. We'll see what happens with him. So he may end up being alive. Maybe helping the cops. Thank you, everybody. It's now 8:41. Love you. Destination station is about to begin, so we're going to head over there. Love you guys. I love the session, must I want to stay on. Thank you to my new moderators. It's the longest I've ever done a live, so really. You guys are amazing. Love to the start team, love to the bottom team. They created a whole new universe with Thunderbolts, so that was incredible. Thank you for that. Thank you to the start team. They are incredible. They did everything. Now, it's now 8:42, so I have to get off now. Because the next station is about to begin. I want to miss it. Sorry, guys. But I miss me. Because my boss is a kid and not me, so sorry.